What's up, y'all? This is Dr. Hood. We back with another exclusive DRH19D. If you didn't know, DRH19D. We getting it in. Def Chef in the building. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, my guy?
The notorious Def Chef. You know, he one of the best chefs in the Northwest. If y'all didn't know, you know. If y'all didn't know, if y'all visiting Seattle, Washington, the beautiful Seattle. You know, sometimes I take it for granted how beautiful Seattle really is.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't till I see like out of towners taking pictures and they kicking it and stuff. I think they had the that Sauce Walker dude.
Mm-hmm.
He was all on the boat, and you know how Lake Washington look. You see all those $1 million houses and stuff all up and down the thing, and they all
Mm-hmm.
kicking it all in the water. And he said it was like Miami, but just a little kind of civilized, like a civilized Miami. Miami's like wild. Seattle has that same type of vibe. You know, what is that? Elliott Bay, uh, Lake Washington, I mean, you can really do some big time and stuff up here, it's a lot of money, but we take it for granted. We just, we from here. So, we don't want to go to the
Yeah.
Space Needle and to the Ferris
People
wheel and, all of that.
people who visit or who move here understand that you could really come here and improve your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
improve your outlook. You can affiliate with circles and circumstances that you normally wouldn't be able to. And on some humbug shit, you could walk up to these motherfuckers and have a conversation. Other places, you'll just never be in the presence of certain type of people. It's not gonna happen unless it's orchestrated. Here, you could organically get in bed with a billionaire. Pause. You know what I mean by that? Doing some business with them. You could meet a billionaire on a Friday and by Monday be getting called for a meeting.
Right. Right.
And there's not too many places that can happen. The places that it does happen is orchestrated around entertainment or something specific, right? Like how Hollywood is and Soho and all that. Nah, Seattle, you could literally run into a super duper rich person who got the same interests as you. You start having a conversation. They're like, oh, I might be interested in helping out with that. They don't tell you all the. Then you come to find out, yo, this dude's a partner in Boeing.
Right. 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 Never
You come,
know.
you come to find out, nah, this dude's very influential. And there's nothing like that, bro. Being
Mm-hmm.
able to just have that reality in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a beautiful thing. I can't lie. Being from the Pacific Northwest, and yeah, man, you're in close proximity with a lot of big money, a lot of big money cats, you know, a lot of things. Um, okay, so today's show, I got a little menu. I didn't want to waste too much time,
Mm-hmm.
but I got a little menu of topics. A little menu of topics. We got your girl Angela, rocking a natural body because 90% of women look like this without surgery. They got her up there. She got the little buns out. Um, Easily something that a woman would be insecure about, or a lot of females, they get insecure that they
Oh
want to
yeah,
get the
it's ridiculous
Photoshop,
now.
and
It's
you
the
know,
the, the insecurities now, and men too. I mean, I never thought I would see the day where dudes, instead of just changing their eating habits or working out or whatever, niggas is getting ab surgery, bro. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
Right. So that's where we are now with this, that even men. I mean, like, yo, bro, I done seen dudes with butt shots, bro.
Mm.
Like, not in real life, but it was on the internet. I seen the pictures, I seen the videos.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. I seen dudes with butt shots, and I don't know what their lifestyle is, right? Because of course we could easily assume certain stuff. Why would uh you know why would a heterosexual male want butt shots? But why would a heterosexual male want ab implants? I mean, there's a lot of places we could go with this. Like how long have we been doing this, Dr. Hood?
Right, right, right. You're right. Hey, we got a special guest in the back. My boy, my boy, my boy. What up? What up? What up?
What's
Michael
good?
Carter, what up?
What's going down, family? How you doing?
Oh, we just cooling. You could have you could cam up or you could just hit the thing if you want. I got the
Oh yeah.
overlay on.
Oh, okay.
Just give you the
I'm over here smoking, so I ain't know how your show going, but
Oh no, I'm blowing too, but
oh,
you good. You good.
okay.
Just
Yeah.
every now and then I take the overlay off and then you can see us. So
Okay.
um
Okay.
it's I'm giving you the heads up. Yeah, but when I be sending them links, it ain't nothing, man. If you could get there, just get there. What I got my group of people I'm gonna send those links out to, and
Mm-hmm.
then I probably send a little thumbnail of whatever we're gonna be talking about. And if you got time, man, I appreciate you, man. Good to hear your voice. That you guys are doing well. You know what I'm
So
saying?
same. Like I said, I ain't heard your voice in a minute, but yes, it's good to hear your
Yeah,
voice and know that
yeah.
you're
No, I
doing
got
good.
Def Chef. I got Def Chef in the building too. So
Okay,
we,
May's in the
you
building.
know,
What's up, man?
What's up,
yeah,
my
yeah,
God? How
yeah.
are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
Man, chilling, chilling. I see you, man. You've been doing good things out here, man.
Hey man, that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to do something positive. I spent so many years doing negative shit. I'm trying to do something else.
Man, that dear
Do something
mama,
different.
man, that dear mama was hot, man. That
Oh, you
dear
like that?
mama.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that,
Hey,
man.
man, that dear mama, bro. Come on, come
I
on.
appreciate that, man. Yeah, I was like, let
You're
me go
always
put
gonna
this
be
for
one
my
of my
mom.
favorite singers from the town.
Man, I appreciate you, man,
On
so
that
much.
note, you already
I
know.
definitely appreciate you. You already know. We go back. We've been in the lab.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Heck yes.
Hey, man, it ain't over, man. This is my like post career. You know, just trying to do some podcasting and stuff. I still got that urge to have the headphones and a mic in front of me. Even though I'm
Man.
not actively making songs right now, but
Mm-hmm.
I guess this is what we're gonna be doing. Just get up on here, get that good energy going.
Yeah,
Uh,
we need more panelists, bro. So you should consider becoming one, because you
Okay.
got you intelligent, you got strong points, you know how to engage motherfuckers, you know how to troll them. So
Mm-hmm.
just something for you to think about. I know you were busy, man. So
yeah,
No,
let's let's
yeah.
let's let's get it going. Let's throw them in the
Let's
fire,
go.
man. So
yeah,
so
yeah,
Let's
right
let's
up
go.
go.
there,
Let's exactly.
right
Yeah,
up
yeah,
there in the
let's go.
corner,
Right,
right
right.
Let's
up
Yeah,
there
go.
in the corner, we got
that's a better
you know,
recruiting tool.
Angela. What's that? Angela Simmons. That's
Angela
Angela
Simmons,
Simmons.
yeah. Yep.
Okay, she got the little glutes out. You know,
Now I swear I think I know where this is going. Let's go.
well, and they appreciate it because 90% of the women look like this, without surgery. So
Surgery and filters,
it's
yep.
more of a natural look. I think she's getting up there in age. I think they say 30's like over the hill. So she's over the hill.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna
35
use the
is the
Kevin
point, yeah.
Samuels and say that she hit the wall or nothing
Right.
like that. But she's over the hill. Gravity, it starts to come in, and a lot of women, the thinner ones, and they get a little bit more voluptuous. It's not a bad thing. It's not a
Mm-mm.
bad thing to gain a little bit of weight. Of course, we all learned as 5-year-olds how to exercise. They taught us
Mm-hmm.
the jumping jacks and the squat thrusts and push-ups and
Right,
sit-ups. I mean, we all know this, what to do.
right.
It doesn't take much. You probably look at somebody and think it took a whole lot. It's more just consistency. I think if a man, just does like a couple hundred push-ups a day, I think, you still have that body.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take much. But what do you think, man, about today's the day and age and women and the insecurities, and we just don't really get to see it natural, all the time. They feel that us men, or do we want fake this, fake that? Do we want the Builder Bears? Do we want, yeah, I just want to hear from you.
So okay, so it's crazy because I be on there talking about shit, and I was in this group, and they was talking about why men don't get married or aren't looking to get married right now, and I said
Mm,
it's because women's insecurities. It's because women don't have minds of their own. They follow what the media says looks good. What the media says is a happy relationship. What the media says is a good man. What the media says is a real man. So they all going off of the same thing. I'm like, so they all get mad because they walk around here with the same haircuts, right? The same body, right? They want the
mm-hmm.
same type of job, and then they all get mad when they got the same man, when the same nigga poking them. Y'all got the same. I mean, I don't understand what y'all be on because y'all so insecure and so worried about what everybody else is gonna think. So like with Angela Simmons, right? When she started doing this, I started seeing that she did a model runway or something. She was somewhere. She was in this green one, this green little bathing suit that she was on. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm with the natural body look because I mean I like it. I'm not tripping. I understand, but the women are so concerned. I feel worried about because they know, regardless if they admit it or not, they know the older they get, the less likely it is for niggas that they want is going to be attracted to them. And the older that we get, we still gonna have the run of the mill. Like we're gonna have from the young to the old, and they don't like to hear that. And
Right,
I'm not saying whatever. Life ain't fair. Fair is a place where you go and judge pigs at. So,
right, right.
you know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, y'all, they get mad about that, and I'm like, man, they'll Rihanna, like even with Rihanna, right? She blowing up, she had a baby, but ain't nobody tripping on Rihanna because she had a baby. They figure like
Mm-hmm.
their bodies, they think that their bodies is gonna stay, regardless if their bodies stay good or not. They figure that niggas gonna stay the same. Well, you gotta understand,
Well,
we've been so
they shaming Rihanna now.
no, they
They've been
shaming
on her
Rihanna now,
head. I've been seeing it. They getting on her.
which
She's
is stupid
older.
because she just had a baby. Like she just had her
Well,
first
Rihanna
baby. Like
about 35, ain't she?
she close to that. She got to be close to
She
that.
getting there. So I mean,
And
once a
she just
woman,
had
like, you ain't in your 20s, you ain't gonna
right.
just snap back right away all
Nope.
the time. Not all the time.
Nope. And that's what I was saying. Yeah, she just had her first baby at an older age. Her body
Right.
don't know what the fuck is going on right now.
Exactly.
Her,
Exactly. You know what
her
I'm
body's like,
saying?
what are you doing? Like it's not like it was even Serena, when she had her baby, she still had a little bit of weight, but she was a high class athlete, so she was able to train to get herself back. But still,
Right.
even she put on some weight, right?
Right.
First time having a
Right.
baby at an older age.
Well,
So
then if you breastfeeding, you're not just gonna snap back. You
nope.
breastfeeding or pumping, whatever women are doing. And just the hormones and everything, it's kind of better for the baby to have that extra
Yeah.
on the woman while you're going through that process. So like I said, I don't know what she's doing. Maybe she's not breastfeeding or pumping or whatever. I think that's healthier for the baby,
Mm-hmm.
but um, she's doing her thing, but she's out sporting it. She's not staying in the house. I guess they're saying like the Kardashians, they
They
stay
stay
in
in
the
the house.
house.
Yeah, they don't
When
want
they
to be
when they
seen.
when they look like that, they hiding, they got the hat low.
But you know
As you
why
see
she
her,
not?
she's very visible.
From what I've
Go ahead.
seen, and I don't know her, right? I don't know Rihanna not one bit, but from just the outside looking in, she seemed like a real, just from the videos, just from catching her talking to people, just catching her snaps. Rihanna seemed like she real down to earth, don't give a fuck. Fuck what y'all talking about.
Mm-hmm,
This is
mm-hmm,
me. A lot of people will
mm-hmm.
try and hide and cover up and be like, oh, I don't want to be seen, or don't catch me without no makeup, or don't catch me in a bad light. Rihanna, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm Riri, bitch. I'm worth $1 billion.
Right,
Fuck what you talking about.
right, right,
And
right, right.
that's how I just see from the outside looking in. So that's why I feel like she's out. Everybody else, a lot of people would hide. A lot of people would hide their bodies and their shame and things
Right.
like that. But
When
you know,
90% of them look like that without surgery,
right, right.
I
And
mean,
men, we don't get to hide our ugly. Like that's the thing. We don't get to hide our ugly, right?
we
It
can't.
is what
We
it is. We
can't.
can't.
I mean, we can't. We
Hey,
We
got to
don't get
I'm
live
gonna
that.
with
tell
it.
you something. This too.
Go ahead,
If
chef.
90% of women was looking like Angela Simmons, do you know how many of them would be walking around dressed like Megan?
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying?
When they say
Here
when
be the
they say
whole
they
thing.
learn the karate and then use it on
Here,
people that you're
like
not supposed to
because
be
see,
using it on.
you don't see her. She don't got no waist trainer on.
No, none of
Right.
that.
Whatever what she got is what she got, and hey, and you know she's solid with it, and she's cool, and really, there's two angles to it, right? You got the one women who they're like, oh yeah, natural bodies still go, and usually they don't have they have natural bodies, but your natural body ain't like this natural body. So you're trying to
Exactly.
affiliate yourself with that, right? Then you got the ones who they'll find the one or two
Oh, I'm good.
goofy ass niggas who are shaming or hating, and then they'll say, "Oh, what's with all the hate?" And I'm all like, "Oh, I see what you
Let
did.
me
You
see.
seen the thousands of niggas who was giving the eyeballs and saying, yeah." Then you found the one nigga who he really like white girls. They said something negative, and now you get to make your little Facebook post to get your dopamine flowing because in real life nobody want to talk to you about no shit.
Right.
So you know it's an interesting angle, bro, all the way around because it's deeper on the real. It's deeper than a natural body. These are like talking points. These are people's like life choices and lifestyles on the line. This is how we segue into P Valley.
Right.
You get what you
Right.
feel me? We start off talking about this. Now we somehow get into P Valley.
There you go, chef. Cook.
Yep, that's my uncle there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So I mean, I don't
I
see
don't know,
what the
man.
big idea is. I mean, if you're a man, I think by the age of 25, you kind of realize that women just aren't perfect.
First of all, not only are they not perfect, but they are way more insecure than they laid on, right? Because
Right.
I know some women who you would see on Facebook, you see them talking that shit, they bout that life, whoopty whoopty whoop. Nigga, and I'm looking like, hold on, bitch, I know you for real.
Right.
Like I
Right.
know you for real. I like for real. So like what are we talking about? But they all put on that persona and then, oh, I got it. Oh, I don't need no man. The main ones who need a man be the ones talking about I don't need no man. They be the main ones. It's like
Facts.
nigga, I listen, man, they be hating. Nigga, them bitches be sliding in my DM. I'm like, bitch, what you just talking all that shit? Calling niggas ashes
Man,
and everything
listen,
else?
bro. They
Don't
they
you need no
need it, man.
they
Hey,
They
need
need
it
a
and they
man.
this
and they
nigga
need the
hit the
attention.
he hit the nail on he hit the nail on the head, man. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
with just the whole rhetoric and the push of certain perspectives and negativities. But the thing be, we know you niggas in real life.
Right.
Like, why are you up here posting this like I'm not on the page?
Right. You're forgetting.
Man,
You're
that be oh
forgetting
my
who your
God.
followers are.
Man,
This is
man, you
us,
don't
man. We know each other.
Right, man. And hit the like
you
and
know, she's like,
subscribe button, y'all. Hit the like and subscribe
That's
button.
funny.
We're going
like,
in. We're
oh,
just going in.
she was like, "Oh, how come you don't comment, you don't send it on my page anymore? Because I can't, because of the stuff that you posted. If I comment, we gonna be in some shit because I'm not gonna comment the kiki stuff that these you looking for this attention from these niggas who gonna say whatever you think you want them to say because they gonna say, oh, you right or you wrong or oh, it's okay, whatever the fuck attention you gonna get from them. I'm gonna come on there and blow the whole shit up. So therefore, it's best for me since you want to entertain your fans in a fraudulent way, then I'm gonna keep myself off of that shit because I know you. So therefore, I'm gonna come at you in a way that nobody else is gonna come at you about the real shit. Because I don't, you know, and you know me, I don't deal with that fake shit. That shit is irritating as fuck. But you know, women. Like I said, women get to live in lies, right? They get to live in lies from their makeup, from their bodies, from everything they get to live in, and they get to live in it and enjoy it and bask in that shit. And then when you call them out on it, they act like you're wrong. I'm like, well, listen. Y'all put on this fake persona of security and fuck nigga free and all this other type of shit. But no, that's not what's really going on. You know, and then y'all worry about other people's bodies. Okay, cool. But like I said, y'all have bodies like shoot. Some of them got bodies like Rihanna right now without having no baby.
Come on, man. Let's
And
go.
they act
You know
like,
what I
and
mean?
they act like, and hold on, and they want to act like they so secure. Okay, bitch, if you so secure, if you hide your body, why the fuck do I gotta be proud of the body that you ashamed of? Why you want me to celebrate the body you ashamed
Right.
of?
You
Oh,
walking around, you got a waist trainer, you got a
all
bunch of
that. You got
stuff
a bunch of
kind
shit.
of
You take pictures with your hand
manipulating.
over your bitch. You take
Yep.
pictures with your hand over your stomach.
Yep.
No, you got your
Yep.
hands in the air,
Right.
like
You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying?
to equally distribute the
Right.
midsection. Like what are we
You
doing?
taking the angles. You taking the angles with your one leg propped up, like you trying to make the
Yep.
curve look right. Listen, man. I've been at these
Contouring. Yeah, that's called contouring.
contouring. Man, you understand, y'all? I've been at these. I've been this last. I don't know. This last month and a half. This last month and a half, I've been at vendor shows every weekend, right? And these bitches is coming up, trying to meet me, trying to say hi, whatever. They buying stuff, but they saying hi because they know I'm out and about. Man, I ain't seen one bitch that look like the pictures that look like Facebook yet.
Let's
I ain't seen
go,
that
man.
one person
They be
who looked
different.
like what they look like. I'm looking like, what in the hell is this? One girl came up to hug me, and I was like, who is that? I'm like, who is you? In my mind, but I'm trying to be nice because she's so excited. I'm like, and then she tell me, and I'm like, I looked on the Facebook. I said, man, did you have surgery? I'm thinking, did she have surgery? What the hell
That
is this?
who's been that representing? Who's running your page? Because it looked
Man,
like you kinda, but this
Right.
ain't you. I'm
man,
meeting you now. So who's that on your page? Ah, you crazy? That is me, man.
Are
Shoot,
they
man.
are they out
right.
here filter? Are they filter fishing or what? What's
Yes,
going on?
Filter
sir.
fishing, all of that.
Are they
Yes.
filter fishing?
They hitting it with double filters. They getting a filter for the skin, and then they putting a filter for the makeup, and then they got a filter to add some edges, I guess. Because man, I done seen some atrocious stuff, and I'm like, I take that
More
back. There was
filtered
one girl.
than a
There was one
coffee
girl who looked
maker.
like her stuff. Yeah, it was a mess. But they claim to be so secure and so, and then they want us to appreciate all the stuff that they're not secure about, and they don't want us to tell them, well, look, won't you do this? Since you ain't secure about your weight, how about you work out and do this? Oh, don't be telling me what to do. Oh, okay, all right, okay.
Hey,
Right,
and
right,
what
right.
and I'm gonna keep it real. What a lot of these ladies aren't understanding is that dudes nowadays, especially, the ones coming up now with the way the world is, they've been so emasculated, they so feminine that they take on certain traits, right? Because if there's anybody a motherfucker gonna be in tune with, they gonna be in tune with their mama,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because what your mom, like, you already are kind of that, like your dad got to sharpen you into certain things and you don't really understand it, but your mom, she just give you the example. So you
Mm-hmm.
see this insecurity and you personifying it because you a little feminine motherfucker anyway, right? You
Mm-hmm.
might not be homosexual, but you feminine. So you
Mm-hmm.
running around now you are self-conscious about shit, whereas a man, that's just not what we're supposed to be self-conscious about. But
Mm-hmm.
you kind of live your life through the lens of a woman,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm.
know?
Mm-hmm.
You got kids and shit, right? They be had nah, but yeah, bro. There's a whole trickle down theory. Then they say, well, where the dads at? Hey, them is good questions, but I know this. A lot of stuff that got instilled in us, and whether our moms liked it or not, they understood it was a necessity.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, shit, shit. Motherfucker don't even want you to talk terse to these kids, but what be wild, as soon as they enroll in the police academy or the military, it's a celebration. I'd be like, so what you telling me? They could join the Marines and get called all type of shit. But when the
Everything in a
dad,
book.
when the dad asked him, was he stupid? You tried to have a sit down with him like this the mafia. If I
Yep.
ask my son, is he stupid? Let me and my son deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? See, there's all types of branches on this tree and that's an insecurity. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
man, listen, me asking this boy, is he stupid? Because he's being stupid ain't gonna undo everything we've instilled in them.
Mm-mm.
And you
It's
know,
not.
it's just ridiculous, man. What
No,
what
that
goes
crazy.
on out here?
It's crazy that you say that because, like, I, they don't. I don't. I see people be thinking like I be bashing. They be thinking like I'm a woman basher, and I'm not a woman basher. I just refuse to just automatically put any woman on a pedestal just because she got coochie lips. I just refuse to. And people think that that's what you. Oh, you got. I'm not putting no woman. You gonna have to get up on there because bitch, you might be heavy, and you want me to lift
Right?
you up on
Yeah,
that joint?
crack. You messed the
You
throne up.
right, right,
Exactly.
exactly, right. So no, you have to earn your way up there. But the thing is,
Way
like,
too much.
right, you got too much baggage. You know what I'm saying, bag lady? Like, so, like, even with that situation, right? Oh, don't call him stupid. Check this out. Do you think that you love him more than I love him? Do you think you love our son? And they really think they do. The women think that they love, the mamas think they love their sons more than we do. They love their kids more than we do. We got different ways of doing things. You want him to go, we both want him to go to college, right? Or we want him to get an education, but you might want him to go to college. I might want him to go to trade school, right? And the way we go about to try and navigate that, if women aren't secure enough to be like, okay, you being a man, I'm gonna let you handle man things, just like you being a woman, I'm gonna let you handle woman things with our daughter, which we'll easily do. But they won't let us handle man stuff with our sons. They want to get in there, interject, and protect them from any type of harsh stuff. But like you said, I used to tell mine all the time, look, if you rather me beat him with love than the cops beat him with the baton, I'm gonna tell you that right now. You rather me chastise his ass with love because you know I'm not gonna anything I do is gonna be because I love him, and I'm gonna try and correct him so that he don't fall into a messed up place dealing with society, people, anything. It's hard being a black man out here. I know, I understand it's hard being a black woman, and you know they say what they say the weight of the world is on the black woman's shoulders, right? Ain't that what they say?
Yep.
Yeah, they say the weight of the world's on the black woman's shoulders. But who's supposed to carry the black woman? Us. So if we carry the black woman, who's the weight really on? I mean, like, yeah, we understand all this, but the dynamic of it is you gotta let us deal with stuff when it comes with men because you can't be insecure in the fact that, oh well, he doesn't love him as much because he's yelling at him because the police and like you said, the Marines, they don't love him at all. And they're gonna call him any and everything, but they will celebrate that. Oh, my son's in the police academy. Oh, my son's in the military academy. Do you know what they did to that boy?
Right.
He ain't gonna tell you, but do you know? I've heard some stories. Do you know what they did to that boy, to your son? If you seen what they did to your son, wouldn't no mother allow their sons to be in the military?
Hey, look, I tell a motherfucker like this. I pledge the fraternity, right? Pledging
Mm-hmm.
is nothing but all like all them organizations was started by grown ass men who went through the military, all this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though these be young motherfuckers, the people who started this shit were grown ass men who didn't have nobody to depend on. They had to make
Uh-huh.
their own way. Pledging
Mm-hmm.
is nothing more than boot camp.
Yep.
They do the boot camp for you to love this shit because the harder it is for you to become it, the more you're gonna love it.
Exactly.
Right? That's like two-a-days. Two-a-days ain't about being in shape.
Mm-mm.
Two-a-days is about sacrificing enough to where you fall in love with this nigga next to you. Not in love
Right.
like a woman, but in
No,
love
we
like
know.
a brother. I'll
Yep.
do anything
Exactly.
for you to win, to help you be
Right.
better.
Right.
It's the same thing. All that shit stem from military training.
Yep. All of it
And,
do.
and this is how come you fight when you train, the person you train next to, that's who they actually have you fight next to.
Right. Right.
Yep.
Right. Because you spent the most time with that person. You built the bond with that person, and you got y'all got each other's back. So
Mm-hmm.
you ain't gonna let you're not gonna let nothing happen to him, and he ain't gonna let nothing happen to you.
Yep.
But see, women don't understand that because they want to be allowed in men's situations to be able to because they want their feelings to be respected and how they feel about the situation. And I'll be like, man, feelings ain't facts, man. I'm sorry, unless you got some facts to come behind what you're feeling. It's really, I mean, it's just icing. It's just icing on the cake. It's just like a garnishing to me. Feelings is like garnish to me. That's what it is on some food because like that ain't the meat and the potatoes of what's going on. And your feelings can mean any type of thing. Oh, I feel you shouldn't be so hard. Oh, I feel he don't need to be outside. He need to be inside. Or I feel you don't need to work him out in the sun. Or I feel don't need to work him out in the cold. Or I feel you need to like listen. You can't. all that don't have nothing to do with nothing, because we understand as men, especially when it comes to trying building a young man up, it's gonna be a whole lot of stuff you ain't gonna want to do. You ain't gonna want to be involved in. You ain't gonna want to, like, you're gonna have to push through a whole lot of shit you don't want to do. Period. That's it. Like, this is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to get up when you don't want to get up. You're gonna have to do something extra on the job that the boss tells you to do that ain't that is not in your job description. But guess what? If you don't do it, they're gonna fire you. You're gonna think they're wrong. But they don't care, because they're gonna get somebody else in there. Like, you got to understand this. Like, you're gonna deal with stuff with the police where you might have to bite your fucking tongue and you don't want to. And you know you right. And you know he doing some petty ass bullshit. But you know what? I'm trying to make it home. I ain't really trying to go to jail today. And so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Right? But no, that's not what's happening now. These niggas right now is talking wild. They don't have no assessment of what's going on in the situation and shit. And I hate to see these young men and these people out here dying because these cats, first of all, they don't want to fight, and they want to shoot, and their egos and their emotions is taking over everything, right? Like, and so and they causing kids to be out here dying and stuff like that because they don't have no understanding of, there's some situations you're the winner by walking away. By saying I'm gonna give you an example. Just the other day, and the younger me probably would have did something different. But just the other day, I was going to make a chat. I was taking some shirts that I had did for somebody or whatever. I was going over here to go and meet them or whatever to give them their shirts. Right. I'm over here at the spot, and this car's coming through. So I move out the way, right, to let the car go through. The car stops. I'm like, what's this guy? And I see the person in the car, but their windows are tinted. I can't tell what they're saying, but I can see them making that commotion, like, oh, they on some rah-rah type of shit, right? And I'm looking, and I'm like, man, for a split second, I was gonna say something, but then I was like, you know what? Forget it. I went to my person. I said, man, I don't know what they on, but I'm gonna go ahead and whatever. And the person that was with me, well, this person was on some rah, on some rah-rah shit. And they was like, oh, hold on. And they went to go reach in their glove compartment. The person hopped out the car and was like, oh, I see you hopped in. It was somebody I knew playing around. Nigga, the whole situation could have went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs if I'd have told the person in the car, hey, man, what's happening? And he'd have pulled out all types of stuff. Whatever. But because I'm like, man, I'm not on no stupid stuff. I'm trying to get home right now. I'm not even really about none of that. That stuff is not even important. Whatever he's mad about, I try to let this man through to go through his car, not knowing it was somebody messing around, but yet and still certain mindsets and situations to get you messed up. And kids, and right now, they don't have nobody to help them understand. You got to look at situations as everything is a life and death situation right now. And any type of conversation could be like that. And if you ain't got nobody to teach you that, or if everything you do is because, well, this is how I feel, and that's like man was saying earlier, that's that female emotional type of side. Not saying that you are one, but you get those type of feelings, and you operate off of those type of emotions. And that's why I feel a lot of these young men is out here dying, because they ain't got no daddy, no uncle, nobody that is clearly in their head allowing them to chastise them, to check them when they young. You can't check them no niggas when they 15 and 16. You it's a rat. You gotta check them when they 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, you got to get that. Yeah, you got to start checking them super early.
Super early.
Yep, because even then, you got to get them used to being checked.
Exactly.
You
There you go.
know,
Exactly.
it ain't even. Sometimes it ain't even about right or wrong. It's just about you instilling order. Here's who I
Yep.
am. Here's who you are, and I might just tell you what the fuck to do out of nowhere. Just know that
Exactly. Exactly.
I
And
don't got
because you
nothing
respect
right.
that.
Excuse me. I might be chilling, and then I just tell you whatever it is I tell you. Read, yeah, read this book. Yeah, I see you, man. I see you having the time of your life. I see you doing
Mm-hmm.
what you do. You're getting better at the game. But look, go read this book.
Mm-hmm.
I know you know how to read.
Mm-hmm.
You really think it's about reading the book right now? Or is this about me and your relationship?
Right. Right. Right, setting those
Yeah.
boundaries. But then a lot of times they'll be like, what they do though? They go kind of well, hey, dad making me read this book. I was supposed to go into my friend's house, and you said I could go, and
Yeah.
dad making me read this book, and now I don't even understand. He talking about I can't do this until I get done reading this book. I don't even know why. And then what she do? Oh, well, why are you tripping? Why are you making her? Now she and a lot of times they'll want to do it in front of the kid. That's the thing that let me. I gotta be careful here, but that's the thing that they want to do it in front of the kid. They're right. They want to try and
Mm-hmm.
talk that mess in front of the kid, and want to try and then trying to belittle you in front of the kid. And then now and you turn up. Now they go. And then what they do? Now you turn up. or you back down. Right now you stuck.
Yep.
Do I enforce what I do or do I back down? Because if I enforce what I do, me and her about to get into it, and she's trying to do it right here in front of my child, and I'm trying to like not do that, and you know she gonna keep going because she know you don't want to do it in front of the child. That'd be the shit. She'd be so fucked up. She know you don't want to do it in front of the child, and so either way, it's now you caught in a situation, right? And then on top of that, when you leave the house, what she do? She talk about it again to the child. She talk about it with her friends with the child. Her friends and them have a powwow with the child right there, talking about what he was wrong for even trying to make him read the book. I mean, it ain't like he don't know how to read. He know how to read. Listen, it ain't because you don't want to have a conversation with me about what and what's going on with this boy, or trusting the fact that I love him like you do, and I'm not anything that I do is not going to be to harm him. You got this situation where these young men is fucked off right now, and nobody want to really have that real deal conversation because I get it. They're gonna come back to well, you shouldn't have left. No, you mean I shouldn't have been together with you? I can still father my child and not be with you, but it I don't know. We done turned to left. You know, we don't went left. We don't went left field. But yeah, it's a crazy situation out here when you're dealing with emotions and dealing with the fact of we trying to raise just the kids, trying to be men, trying to coexist with women because we really do want to coexist with y'all. We do. We want to coexist with the women, but like we ain't trying to fight all damn day about stuff that men go through and deal with to try and help. You know what I mean? Raise our
Right.
kids and stuff. You know,
Exactly.
so they don't, there's a whole there's sides to us that women don't really want to know about or need to know about. But like I said, so I said, somebody got mad at me, and I told him, and a lot of I told him when Donald Trump said, that whole thing about just grabbing about a coochie was locker room talk. I told a lot of people, you know what's so messed up about that is it really is. I done heard way worse than that in the locker room about women. He just wasn't supposed to say that out loud out in public. Because if you knew about how the way men talk and the way men go about stuff, y'all would be crazy. But it's just us. This is how we are. It doesn't change who we are, who our character is, and how we gonna get out here and fight and protect you and do all that other type of stuff. We just talk about some stuff in some ways that we choose to talk about it, and we deal with things in ways that the way we choose to deal with it as men. And so that's why I'm like it's a lot of times. Like men need to be able to be around to help get these men that would get these young men out their emotions and understanding what their life is really about. So but it all comes from. I feel it does. It stems from the insecurities of of women not being understanding that we love them just as much as they love them. We're gonna protect them just as much as they protect them. It may look different to you, but understand and trust and be secure in the fact that we love these kids and we love them, right? But at the same time, niggas got something. I don't know. Let me get off. Y'all go ahead, man. I can go. Hello. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened. Did I lose y'all? I might have lost you. I don't even know what's going on now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was on a conference call. My bad, y'all. Anyway, we're gonna move over to the next subject, and that's a picture. It says the world we live in. It's got a male and a female. They both work at the same place. They both work at McDonald's. You know, and the guy, his says broke ass, because I guess he's a broke guy because he works at McDonald's, and the girl, the other one, the other part of it was cut off, but it says strong and independent. That's basically the caption on it. So just the world we live in. The guys get looked at as the broke ass for working at McDonald's. The girl gets looked at as strong, independent. Now, the guy does look a little older than her, in the picture. And me, I wouldn't be offended by this because I mean, a guy should already know how this things works. How these things work, just like with the weight situation with, like a guy's got to be a certain way. We already got to come with the bag. We already, and if we don't qualify, like this guy's not going to be thinking that he can talk to a Angela Simmons or Rihanna. He's not even going to be thinking like that. But the girl, on the other hand, should think that she possesses something else, which is beauty, which is, other things. Should think that she can make a grab at that, you know. Um, hey, I think I teach my sons, I tell them all the time, you know, when it's time to work around the house, they might see they sisters not doing anything. You know how kids want to do. They want to say, well, why isn't such and such doing anything right now? Or why doesn't he have to do anything or whatever, And that's that's when I tell him, you know what, you're a man. There's the things that you're going to want in life is going to be the things that you're going to have to work for. You're not going to just have a woman in your life that's just going to be like the carpet on Aladdin, and you flying away and making everything just easy for you. I don't even want to get them in that mode at all, to feel like that a woman should have to work more than them. That's on y'all and on them, however you raise your kids. But you know, the guy to me is expected to do more. So for a guy to be looked at as the broke ass, what I'm saying, in this situation, you know, I mean, that's what it is. That's basically what it is. And the girl, she's looking like Miss Independent. If somebody wants to look at her like that, I don't think the McDonald's job is, even though, they had to use an example and make the shit funny. That's what memes are for. But, it is what it is, man. Last is good deeds should be done with the intention, not for attention. I see this all the time, and we talked about this on this channel, DLG Podcast. You guys go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. Hit the like and subscribe button. Do all of that. Be in the building. Be up in the building. But people hopping out with their camera phones, and people videoing from the car, and they passing out cheeseburgers and stuff, and then they want to go to social media to get some type of boost, from social media, so that this can be, you could be known as doing good deeds and whatnot, and everything. And that's totally uh I think it's ass backwards. It's disingenuous. There's a lot of things that it is. I think if you're gonna do a good deed, you shouldn't throw it in a motherfucker's face, or you shouldn't have to, just because I'm vulnerable. I wouldn't let you record me getting a cheeseburger any other time, but just because I'm so starving that I had to submit and to get a picture taken of me, you know, in the worst time of my life, you know, to where I'm in need on the ground, you know, wanting a cheeseburger. You know, that's how much people would think of you. That's the type of respect that they'll have for you, to where, you know, they won't even give a fuck, you know, that you're at your most vulnerable state. They'll still want to take a picture of you giving you $5 or something so they could go post it on the gram or something, or a story, you know, them passing out cheeseburgers, hopping out, you know, with fucking disgusting ass uh non-healthy cheeseburgers. Okay, that's what's going on. That's what's really going on. You know, dudes is looking for clout. You know, they're not doing it with intention. You know, they're doing it for attention. So this the motherfucking Dr. Hood. I ain't gonna be up on here long. I just had a um, little stuff I gotta handle, and then you know, I gotta get back to it. But we just trying to be consistent, be, you know, stay on it. You know, we're gonna be over there in the DLG, posting the replays and everything. You know, getting it back going. You know, we cooked on Angela Simmons. You know, she got the body out, and she ain't got no work done. You know, it's nothing bad. You know, you when you get older, you're not gonna be looking as vibrant as you was when you was in your 20s. You know, that's why you women need to think about it when you want to have these hot girl summers and want to get a whole bunch of miles put on you, you know, like a goddamn uh 90 a 2000 fucking 8 Daytona putting miles on you, you know what I'm saying? Um that's what 90% of women look like without surgery. Just let y'all know that, you know, unless you just let yourself go or you got some type of medical condition makes you gain a whole bunch of weight. But, you know, when you get around 35 years old, 33, or, you know, however old she is, unless you working out all the time, you know, that's gonna be about what you're gonna get, bro. You know, nothing wrong with that. It's not like a guy would rather have the BBW, you know what I'm saying? A guy's thirsting for loyalty. That's what we want. We want a loyal ass chick that we could rock with. Um, Rihanna, she out with the baby weight. You know, she's doing it with the baby weight. She got the RZA shirt on. You know, she got a big ass shirt on. She looked like she gained some weight. I don't know how tall she is. You know, she might even be pushing 180, 200 pounds, you know, right there. But the most part about it is that she's been able to establish herself and establish her brand and stuff. So she doesn't really have to come out, you know. And we talked about it, you know, the Kardashian chicks, they don't even come out at all. They didn't want to come out. They get a little bit fat, they get, you know, some jelly rolls, or, you know, they're not even gonna come out at all, you know, most chicks. So salute to her, because these are the women that are in our life. This is, you know, this is what it is, you know. Um, the world we live in, you know, the broke ass. You got broke ass and you got strong and independent, you know. Then you got the clout chaser that just want to buy cheeseburgers and shit just for clout. Nothing productive about that. But this is Dr. Hood, and let me see. Yeah, we out of here.
City to city, state to state. That's how we get it. Free guy.
I don't care how you get money, man, just get your dome. I was sleeping on the floor in that dope hole. I'm selling blue and hazy, but they never seen no snow. I'm shaking dice, I got 100 on that 10-4. Don't ask me where I'm from, nigga, I'm your main I got some rocks off in my sock, and I keep a Glock. I got a 30 on this bitch, it go ba ba ba. I don't play around with niggas, they go ba ba ba. I see the Jakes pulling up, I'ma shake the spot. And this shit be hella hot, they coming non-stop. I be thumping out an AZ, I got a young game. Still got some P's touching down at ST. How you speaking on 100 man? You don't know me. How you say you copping them slabs, you in the city? How you say you plugged up, you ain't heard about me? I'm a real black Migo, I serve everything. I don't care how you get money, man, just get your dough. I was sleeping on the floor in that dope hole. I'm selling blue and hazy, but they never seen no snow. I'm shaking dice, I got 100 on that 10-4. Don't ask me where I'm from, nigga, I'm your main I got some rocks off in my sock, and I keep a Glock.
Bet something, shoot something, we betting gold stack. 1,000 ways to get this paper, you heard what the song say. I know niggas turn states, so watch your moves. These niggas snakes, these niggas whack, it's all a facade. Don't be no fool. I'm fucking with 100 man, running up, run through 100 bands. Talk about tab, sipping on drink, you know we pouring up candy. I turn a 2 to a 4 and a 4 to an 8. I heard the alarm, we don't fuck with the Jakes. You fucking with streets, you getting that cake. I don't give a fuck, nigga, how you getting that pay. I'm known for knocking your bitch and turning her up. These other niggas bluff, you know we cutting up. Yeah, we get to that money.
I don't care how you get money, man, just get your dough. I was sleeping on the floor in that dope hole. I'm selling blue and hazy, but they never seen no snow. I'm shaking dice, I got 100 on that 10-4. Don't ask me where I'm from, nigga, I'm your main I got some rocks off in my sock, and I keep a Glock. I got a 30 on this bitch, it go ba ba ba. I don't play around with niggas, they go ba ba ba.